Welcome back to RosterWatch. I'm Alan Seslowsky. Each week on this video, we will take you through changes in the RosterWatch Dynasty Startup Rankings. First, we're going to talk about Dak Prescott, the quarterback on the Dallas Cowboys, currently moving up our Dynasty Rankings. His previous rank was quarterback 9. Currently, he's ranked quarterback 7. For the first 5 weeks of the 2020 season, Dak was one of the 8 quarterbacks you needed to win your weekly matchups. Prescott went on a 3-week run of scoring over 35 fantasy points a game for your team. Prescott was clearly elevating all of the skill players around him. Even then, rookie CeeDee Lamb was an every-week fantasy starter, averaging over 16 fantasy points a game. The 2021 early Superflex draft market was warm on Dak Prescott. His ADP was in the middle of the first round. As noise about Dak's contract chirped up, Dak's ADP fell slightly to the 1-2 turn, about 13th overall, or the QB 10. Sharp players never doubted if Dak was going to be back in Dallas. The RosterWatch rankings did lower Dak below Russell Wilson at the time, due to a very minor concern about Dak's gruesome injury that he suffered last year. Dak's new contract that he signed this week, the extension that was reported, is a clear signal that the Cowboys are confident that Dak will be back to full health in short order. We advise confidently drafting Dak as soon as Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and even Lamar Jackson are off the board. Next, let's talk about Jameis Winston, age 27, last year played for the New Orleans Saints, currently looking for a contract in 2021. Previous rank, quarterback 20, current rank, rising to quarterback 16. It is still mind-boggling that Jameis Winston was a top 3 fantasy quarterback in 2019 and didn't get a starting job in 2020. The obvious explanation was Winston's real-life turnover issue. It has been well documented that Winston's 30 interceptions in 2019 made him kryptonite to most NFL coaches. The former number 1 pick in 2015 still possesses elite quarterback traits and showed well in limited action for the Saints last year. The RosterWatch first set of Dynasty Startup Rankings launched on January 1st, 2021. We had Winston ranked as the quarterback 25. The Vegas odds at that time, January 1st, had Winston as a heavy underdog to Taysom Hill to be the starting quarterback. Having had a glimpse of Hill's upside, we were comfortable ranking Taysom Hill among the top 13 quarterbacks. Without a team at the time, it would have been irresponsible to rank Winston anything higher than the top 20. The Vegas odds have moved significantly the other way. Taysom Hill is still a slight favorite, but you can't ignore the trend. Winston is still available in drafts at the QB 20 price. Hill goes around QB 25. One of them is going to be more valuable than both of them are together right now. We have moved Jameis Winston up to quarterback 16, following the trends of the Vegas odds. Make sure you pay attention to ADP as to not cheat yourself of value when you draft. Winston does carry risk, as we've seen Sean Payton remove Drew Brees in short yardage situations in exchange for Taysom Hill. If Winston were to be named the starter, he can no longer be projected to be a 35-plus touchdown quarterback. He's better thought of as a 28-plus touchdown player with some upside, due to head coach Sean Payton's track record of using Taysom Hill near the end zone. Winston would still be a valuable quarterback, too, in Superflex leagues. Last, let's talk about wide receivers. DeAndre Hopkins, age 28, currently falling down our Dynasty rankings. Previous rank, wide receiver 4. Updated rank, wide receiver 7. RosterWatch often reminds our readers and watchers that even slight movements near the top of our Dynasty Startup rankings should be considered significant. Hopkins is an interesting case. He is moving down the rank slightly for a unique reason. We still believe Hopkins is one of the best 3 wide receivers in the NFL and will likely be a top 5 fantasy wide receiver in 2021. Sharp rankings must take into account average draft position. Hopkins is getting pushed down the board by the young crop of wide receivers that have shown elite upside over the last 2 seasons. Players like Justin Jefferson, Calvin Ridley, A.J. Brown, and DK Metcalf are getting drafted a full round ahead of Hopkins. We still believe that DeAndre can outproduce those wide receivers this year, but to take him in the top 15 overall picks would be leaving value on the table. You can easily get Hopkins in the 3rd round of Superflex Dynasty Startup Leagues. Okay, RosterWatch Nation, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe to get notifications when we go live, and leave us a comment in the video. We will comment back. Until next time, goodbye.